touchdown scored in the game, that by Bear quarterback Jim McMahon. One thing is sure, McMahon is great television, isn't he? And Tony Dorsett, what do you think of him as a competitor?
Well, he's probably one of the toughest competitors in the National Football League right now. He's a quarterback with somewhat of an unusual personality. But for him to take control there in the first series and go in and score a touchdown, no doubt was a big confidence builder for himself.
Bud, what'd you think about his score here?
I think he's the dominant player in the first half. There's no question about it. His running, his handling of the team, his throwing the ball, playing in this weather, he's the outstanding player of the first half.
Now, defensively, I thought there was a big moment, but it was 3rd and 1. You knew the Rams were going to come with Eric Dickerson. What happened? Didn't they block everybody?
Well, you don't block Singletary on the Bears defense. The one thing they try to do, and you see right here, Singletary come up, meeting Dickerson, holding him away from the first down. He's their dominant player defensively, and their defenses are set up so that you can't block Singletary.
Now, by moving Fensick up so often, aren't they vulnerable to the long pass?
Well, they were, and you've noticed the Rams went to an audible, tried to get the ball down the middle, didn't get it on target, however. The Bears tease you a little bit with that, too. You'll see them line up there, then they'll jump one of their safeties back.
All right, Tony, let's take a look at that last play again in the closing moments of the first half, and what should they have done here?
I think they should have been in like a 2-minute offense. They should have had a hurry-up offense formation so they could have either got to the line, called a play quick, or thrown it out of bounds. So I'm surprised they didn't even call a timeout either.
All right, well, let's go to Irv Cross. He's been down getting some reaction from the Bears. Irv?
There's a lot of reaction down here, a little confusion right now. The Bears are going out to the field, and the Ram coach just walked across the front of Brent. But, you know, the Bears along the sidelines were amazed that the Rams didn't stop the clock. They had one timeout, at least one timeout, going into that series. Could have stopped the clock, set up for a field goal. Of course, they felt they dodged a bullet not having that field goal go on the scoreboard. 30 minutes left for the next championship. They're looking forward to it. Brent.
All right, Irv, thank you. And, of course, Bud Grant and Tony Dorsett will be along at our post-game show. And right now, let's go upstairs to Pat Summerall. Pat?
All right, Brent, thank you very much. Who would have thought until the last seconds of the first half that Jim McMahon would have more rushing yards than Eric Dickerson? As you said, he's certainly been the dominant player so far in this game. John Madden's moved over to the chalkboard. You remember that McMahon scrambled for the first touchdown, the only touchdown. In fact, let's go take a look with John as to how it was accomplished.
Well, what happens with McMahon, he's always going to come back, and then he's looking for a receiver. But if he doesn't see it and he gets any kind of lane, he's going to run in that lane. Now watch what happens here. We see the motion. McMahon comes back. The Rams get caught in there. Right here now he sees a lane. You see here, this is a lane that McMahon sees. So he's going to start in here. That's what the Rams can't give him the rest of this game. You see, now he gets in there, he gets a hole, he picks up a blocker in Dennis Gentry, gets a block on Johnny Johnson, and McMahon dives into the end zone. So I think after that one, that was a big one. Then they gave him a couple others. But I think they finally get it straightened out. What we get is an outside rush here. The nose tackle goes this way. Now on this play, the lane for McMahon is going to be here. Now watch how it happens. See, he's going to start back to pass. The nose tackle goes right. The end and linebacker outside. Right here we stop. We see he has a lane. Right here, the lane that is caused here. Now he takes off with the ball. This time, he's going to dive feet first, for about 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 yards. But I think the Rams have to clog up those lanes or holes, or have someone spy and fill those lanes.
Both teams back on the field. The Bears leading 10-0 at the half of the NFC Championship game. The winner to the Super Bowl.